Okay, we're going to do lesson 70 here. Start at the beginning on lesson 70. Let's see, lesson 70. Okay, they're talking about lateral area, and we talked about lateral area. Lateral area is the area. It's like you take the figure, you flatten it out, you figure out what the area is, two-dimensional. It excludes the base. Okay, and surface area is the lateral area plus the area of the base, okay? So let's see, I'll draw a pyramid like this, and then it's going to have three faces to it. It meets up here at a vertex. This is called a vertex, where it meets right here. And when we do the lateral area of this, we exclude the base. We would like peel this apart and flatten it out. So we're actually doing the area of each of these triangles. There's three of them. That's the lateral area, excluding the base. And when we do that, all we have to do is do, let's say this was 5 inches all the way around here. So we can do the lateral area equals 1/2 the perimeter of the base times what they call L. L is equal to the slant height. So just think about it. When you would pull one of these out of here, flatten these all out, these are like triangles, right? So you would have your height there in order to figure out what the area of this triangle is. So we're going to have a height here, which is at the edge of the base. It's perpendicular. That is our slant height right here. This is our slant height. It's different from the altitude when we're figuring volumes. Okay, so what you would do is you would have the lateral area is 1/2 the perimeter, which is 5, 10, 15 in the back, and the slant height, say it is 10, I don't know what it is, 10, and then the lateral area would equal to, what is that, 7.5 times 10, 70.5 if I multiplied right there, and that would equal units squared, whatever it is. That is our lateral area. In order to do the surface area, we have to do the area of the area of the base. And so depending on what the area of this base was, we would add that onto it. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do I'll draw another one up here. Let's do lateral area, maybe this base. This is it has a pentagon as a base, looks like, and then from here we go up here, here, here. This isn't too great here. Anyway, that's our pyramid, and say this is 2 centimeters all the way around, and then it's 5 centimeters. The slant height is 5 centimeters, and then we would plug in our formula, 1/2. That's 5 of those, that'd be 10, and our slant height of 5, and that would equal 25 square centimeters. Okay, to do the surface area, we would have to get the area of the base of this figure, and remember we did that as long as they're regular polygons. We could do that. We would do triangles, and we did that in another chapter, so you can go back there and look at that if they have you do that. Surface areas for the base. So this would be your lateral area, and then plus you would include the base of the base area, the area of the base, sorry, in order to get surface area. We'd have to add that on to that. Okay, now the volume of a pyramid, let's look at the volume. The volume is not going to use a slant height. We're only going to use that slant height when you're doing the surface area and lateral. And the volume of a pyramid is equal to 1/3 the area of the base times the height, which is the altitude, the straight up and down height. So if I have a pyramid that looks, let's say the pyramid looks like, well, let's make this look. And you're going to go here, here, here. And you've got a pyramid as such, and this is 8, and this is 5. And this is 9. And they are saying this is perpendicular here. We'll need to know that. And then the altitude, which is different than your lateral or your slant height used. This is your altitude. This is just the height of this figure. You're going to do the volume. You're going to figure out what you could pour into this and fill this up with. Okay, this is what's inside. This is three-dimensional. So your base is going to be the area of the base. So the area of your base is going to be 1/2 times base times height. That is the area of the base of this triangle. And that equals 20. Okay, and then you're going to have the volume will be equal to 1/3 the base, which is 20, and the height, which is 9, and that's your perpendicular. That's your straight up and down altitude here. Okay, and that will equal 60. If this is, say this is centimeters, it will be centimeters cubed. We use 3 dimensions. We use the area of the base, which uses 2, and then the third one is the height, and that is the volume of our pyramid. Okay, that concludes lesson 70, and you should be able to work the practice problems.